Hello, hello. What's up? Hey, Claudia. What's up, girl? Hey, Kristen. Guys, I was just trying to add. I think I've got it added. Oh, thank you. I'm doing good. I am adding a new spread to my menu of spreads, which is Lenormand. It's a 9-card Lenormand spread. It does past, present, future. Looks into let's see, what all does it look into? Well, of course, the past, present, future. It does look into our conscious, the reality of what's going on, the unconscious, which is the things that we don't know. Influences, possibility, directions in which things are moving. Yeah, I'm adding a new spread. It's got all sorts of stuff. All sorts of cool stuff. You want to do the pendulum, my dear? Yeah, it's the 9-card box spread. Yeah. Oh, I guess I did make it my title. I want to follow up from last night. No problem, girl, no problem. Oops. We can do that. What is your question, my dear? Look at this. Not letting me. If I remember correctly, you like the moon. All right, girl, let's see. Is that profile related to K? Okay. So you want to know if I can't remember what your question was yesterday, hon. I know something about somebody. Is that profile? Like what profile, honey? I guess the profile from yesterday. The online profile. Okay. And you want to know if this profile is somebody that's related to Carl. Like when you say related, you mean like family relation? Okay. All right, gotcha, girl, gotcha. Is the online profile, is it his? Is it his profile? Is it his profile? Oh, well, let's just ask that, honey. I'm just trying to avoid rephrase and all that. Okay. Is the Pinterest is the interest is the Pinterest profile that Claudia's concerned about, is this K? Is this profile, is this K? No. Sorry to laugh. You can laugh, honey. I'm getting a no, dear. I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of glad it's a no. Okay. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Thank you for your donation. I just wasn't sure that cleanse my energy. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah. I was told by someone else it wasn't. Yeah. All right, girl. You guys coming in new, all my information for readings is in my description. I offered. Or everything. Okay, a free channel. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I think we got it. Yes, thank you, Claudia. Um, ah, okay. 12. So for the Lenormand, we got $12 for 7 cards, and then $15 for 9 cards. It really should be more than that, but we will let it go. All right. Oh, Steven's here. Steven, what's up? Welcome. So, Steven, awesome. Go ahead and post your first question. So I did want to let you know, Steven, and anybody else that's in here, I have added a 9 card tarot, or not tarot, 9 card Lenormand. It's pretty specific. It'll give the past, present, future of a situation. Has just a little bit more details than my 7 card. It's like it gives you the conscious, the reality, the unconscious. I'll tell you the context of the situation. The influences, the possibilities, directions in which things are moving. So, but they are for more of like a situation, telling the past, present, and future of a situation. Those are 15. So now my regular Lenormand, I still am offering though. I just wanted to add something to my options. So it's about if you want to see past, present, and future on something. So similar to my 10-card tarot, which I do past, present, and future. But the future on those 9 cards are like within the next couple weeks, like, or within the next few days or next couple weeks. It's going to be a very soon prediction. Oh, you want to try one of those, Stephen? Yeah, I see new Lenormand. I want to see how they go. Just donate for one of those. Okay, cool. CD lore, yep, you can get a reading. Check my description. I've got everything that I offer, but this is not a free channel. I may occasionally run specials. We buy one, get one free. Everyone for their birthday gets a free reading if you're a loyal subscriber. Other than that, this is not a free channel. Okay. Okay, Stephen, you can go ahead with your first question. However you want to do it. If you want to start out with that Lenormand, tarot, whatever is fine with me. Been still hiding away and can't wait to get out of here. You're moving here pretty quick, aren't you? Well, if I remember, you said like the 20th. This place is getting to me worse than the last. Whoa, I didn't even know you could get worse than the last situation. Jeez. All right, how's Cheryl feeling about Stephen, please? How's Cheryl feeling about Stephen? Cheryl feeling. Six of Death card. The Nine. I think she's feeling about something here past with the Six of Cups that caused this huge change here with the Death card between you guys. I think she's got some kind of anxiety about it, mental anguish here. Something that happened in the past that very much changed everything with the Death card. I think she also, she's kind of anxious about it, or maybe can't sleep. Oh, the Nine of Swords here. Anxiety, mental anguish, her breaking into my room. Yeah. I think she's definitely noticed since then a huge change. Like something's ended between you guys here. And so, now she's, I don't think she's feeling very good about it here at all. She's noticing the tension for sure. New Lenormand. Okay, cool. All right, this will be my first one. I mean, not the first one I've ever. Actually, it will be the first one I've ever did for someone besides myself. Got to use these tinier cards though. Okay, what is the situation? The situation we mean with Cheryl? Okay. What an honor. Thinking about taking this spread to my events and stuff too. Let's see how it goes. All right. Situation here between Stephen and Cheryl, please. Stephen and Cheryl. Stephen and Cheryl, please. Stephen, Cheryl, Stephen, Cheryl, Stephen, Cheryl, Stephen. Well, can't quite see everything, but I guess it's good enough here. Okay, so the main theme, the core of the question, the answer, the outcome, the essence of the concept. So I'm getting like, like the whole context of the situation is somebody, and then we got the snake and the heart. So there's something here like seduction. Yeah, the context, like this whole thing here, I think this woman was, from what I'm getting in this spread, there was something here with her trying to seduce you here, trying to manipulate you into some kind of, like flattering you, flirting with you. That's actually what's coming up here in the past is manipulation of affection. We've got flattering you, flirting with you, manipulating facts, trying to get you or yeah, trying to flatter you and manipulating you. I knew this chick liked you, because that's the whole context of this, is her manipulating her affection, like trying to get through to you with some kind of softness, flattery. Yeah. Um Now, yeah, she was we got right here, this first top row is about the conscious, like what we know. Yeah, she was easy. I'm going to easy to trick and manipulate. She was trying to manipulate you, no doubt. The reality of the situation is, let me see here. Being the truth about the relationship. So, like right now, it's like you know the truth. The reality is you using your intellect here. To be bound to someone who shares a certain knowledge with. So maybe there's some kind of information that you gave her, but instead of her being like comforting to you, it was more, how can I use this to manipulate him? Yeah. But what's shaping this situation is like where we come from, the baggage we drag with us. It's some kind of hope for love. Like you were reaching out for love, for forgiveness, for some kind of, like you were trusting in this person. Um, but basically, I think she was seeing romance where there is none. She was trying to find love. Um, and I think you were trying to get some kind of loving connection here, but it was manipulation. The truth is, it was manipulation. Hear about idealizing a relationship, like conscious. This is the thing that's like shapes the situation. Maybe more from her, expecting her to be like a loving person, or having, it doesn't have to be romantic, showing care and compassion, but didn't have, like idealizing it. Um, I'm showing there's I just I think you were just so trusting of her. And so I think you've realized, though, that that's it was endangering your safety, basically. So to be so trusting that it's endangering our safety, which makes sense because that's what she did. So this is current here. Now, coming up in the future with you guys, I've got the scythe, the ring, and the heart. So somebody's got a broken heart here. I would say it's probably her. But you in the same sense, because she did disappoint you. I mean, you trusted her and she was manipulative. Yeah, I'm getting sudden end of a relationship. It shows up as a romantic relationship, which is weird, but yeah, it's a dangerous infatuation. This guy is kind of like infatuated with you, Stephen. But I think you will discontinue this in a kind and compassionate way. Um, but I do see it ending here. There's It's like you're thinking, are these feelings that she has for me, are these appropriate? Should they be continued? Yeah, I'm getting a sudden end. So you will get out of this situation for sure. It's an unexpected visitor. Yeah, definitely. Unexpected visitor, manipulation of affection. You were trusted her, and you're so trusting, you almost got your safety endangered the way she was coming in, but you found out of the relationship. And I do see it, there's some kind of I think this gal's a little ending. No, I haven't seen you forever. Hi, Dominique. So yeah, guys, this is my new Lenormand spread I'm doing here. The 9 cards. It is past, present, future. Heck, I don't know what all did I say, Stephen. I did context. I did like what the whole situation's about, what's happened, what's going on now, what's about to happen. So it looks like it's going to be fine, Stephen. It's just she might have a little bit of her heart broke, but that's not your problem. But you will continue this though, or discontinue this though, Stephen. I think you're going to be kind and compassionate though in the way you discontinue it. I don't think you're going to be an asshole or anything here. All right. That's what I have for you, dear. Thank you for being my first. I haven't seen you forever. I'm just going to quietly leave. Okay. Okay. Let's see, Dominique, honey. You want the 7 card Lenormand? Okay, the new Lenormand is 15, Dominique. It's got a couple more cards and a little bit more information. Okay, Stephen, go ahead with your next question. Stephen's got a couple more questions, hon. We got 2 more Lenormands coming up. Your question, though, Dominique, yeah, would probably be best answered with the 7 card. The 9 card is more like, here's the situation, what's going to happen kind of thing. Getting sad again. It's like a past, present, future. It's kind of like my 10 card tarot in a way. Okay, how does David feel about me now? Of course, I've been thinking about him the past day, getting sad. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Okay, let's check it out. How does David feel about Stephen now? 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 All right, we got the bear, the fish, the whips, the heart, the fox, the mountain, and the clouds. Well, I do see here there may be some kind, I think he's still upset about some kind of financial situation when it comes to you. I do see like a lover's quarrel here, like you guys had right here in the center with the whips. That means there's argument. So I'm also getting like he's having like, maybe you could even call it like flashbacks of different that have came up, violent. When I say violence, it doesn't necessarily extreme. It's about that here. He how he could benefit from here's my info, Henry, if you'd like to donate for a reading. He comes up as a selfish lover. So it's about him, when it comes to love, what can I get out of it? I get the silent treatment here, to punish with the silent treatment. So he kind of feels like he was driven to some kind of extreme by a difficult situation he thought he couldn't solve with any other means. So he was driven to an extreme kind of attack or aggression because of this situation. He didn't think he could solve it any other way, is what I'm getting here. This does dominate his life here. Like, I would say he thinks about this a lot. It's like dominant to him, but there's a lot with the money here. What is the deal with this money? Yeah, financial issues or job related issues dominate his life. Um, I think he thinks of you as somebody who helped him settle his financial issues. Keep getting something about finances. I think there's this argument over money. There's this, he's having to provide for himself now, right? And so that's an obstacle for him. Him providing for himself. He's having to adapt. But there's something about distrust. Distrust dominates everything. So maybe he doesn't trust you, or he knows you don't trust him. It's like he really was not aware of how hard this was going to be. And he's thinking that. I think he is stuck in a problematic, confused situation. You know, he feels punished here with the silent treatment. And this confusion and despair are proving hard to overcome. He's still thinking about you, dear. No doubt. You've seen that before? Yeah. He's just having memories, flashbacks of arguments you guys have had and stuff when he thinks about you. All right, dear. Thank you. Dominique. He made me leave though. Yeah. That was that whole thing about he felt he had to go to an extreme because he felt there was no other way. I think I read something about that. Not that it's okay. I'm just saying that's how he thought. He thought there's nothing he couldn't get the situation to stop without going to an extreme. Which I would say the extreme was that whole eviction notice and all that crap. But now he's like, dang, I didn't realize this is going to be this hard. Wasn't doing anything or arguing. I guess he thought you were. Could be influenced by other people as well. Okay. All right. What does Stephen need to know about what's coming up in the near future, please? What does Stephen need to know about what's coming up in the near future? What does Stephen need to know about coming up in the near future? What does Stephen need to know about coming up in the near future? What does Stephen need to know about coming up in the near future? What does Stephen need to know about coming up in the near future? Ship, the bouquet, the lilies, the cross, the dog, and the letter. Okay, there's conversation here. A burdened friend. This may be Cheryl. There is something about a conversation, a fateful visit, and a conversation in this fateful visit. Now, this conversation, though, looks to be it's telling you to do the right thing, Stephen, even when it's difficult, even when it's burdensome. Do the right thing here. Yeah, this conversation has there's compassion in this conversation. It's saying for you to deal with your needs, your deepest needs and fears in a wise way, and have a conversation with this I'm going to say burdened friend here. Yeah. Like you may have some kind of fear of having a conversation here. But it's saying do what's right. I do see you exploring new social circles, and you're leaving your present social circle. You will be welcomed where you go. But it's showing you're not very committed here to a certain individual, this emotional friend, or it says, change your ways. You need to be more friendly. A farewell party, a farewell gift. So I think it's talking about when you leave Cheryl, like telling you to have a conversation here with her. And you will be welcomed where you go. Things could get emotional, but you know how to handle it. I'm getting asked. Oh my gosh, I don't know about this, but it's saying something about ask for permission before you leave or change things. I really feel like Spirit's trying to tell you to tell her what's up. Let her know what's up. For some reason, she could actually help you. I don't know what that's about, but you've got this fateful visit, like it's got to be done. You know, one of those things we don't want to do, but we have to do. It's real negative here. Be friendly. Yeah, here. Treating others well. Behave virtuously in order to create an atmosphere in which everyone feels happy and safe. Yeah. I think it just, you feel, I wanted to clarify this dog here. What is this? It's like you're just kind of like keeping quiet and guarded here in order for justice to be served or something. It's like how you feel. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why this keeps coming up. I mean, I don't know why, because just getting I wanted to clarify this. I got the broken heart here. It's like this is like really gonna hurt her, you know, and I'm with you, Stephen, like, well, you know, so what? But spirit, you know, spirit's all about love, compassion. So it's a different take than us, right? Yeah, I don't know what that asking for permission. It could just be more of like just letting it be known, letting her know. Kind of the same thing of like just giving a heads up. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Stephen, so much for your donations. Appreciate it. I just don't know what she's capable of since she went in my room. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. And if I told her in advance, she might do more stuff. Well, I don't. Maybe you don't have to tell her in advance, but just, I mean, I would tell her though. I mean, obviously she's going to notice, but I would just say be sure and let her know. Don't just jet. Let her know. I think is what Spirit's trying to say. If I'm understanding correctly. I've seen that. Okay, Dominique is. Yeah, why do I have to get into another heavy situation? Yeah, Stephen, I don't know. Well, one thing I did so that's good. Well, hi, Kristen. I know this is just what I feel for myself, Stephen, because I've been with a narcissist and then I end up with another narcissist, and I'm like the same thing, like, why do I keep being with all these narcissists? Well, I've got to heal inside of me the thing that is attracting me to narcissists, or narcissists attracting, um, being attracted to me. That's why I'm on a sabbatical when it comes to dating right now. Like, nope. Because I don't want to be faced with those same situations again. It's detrimental, man. You trust people, they love bomb you, and then the mask comes off, and then you're discarded and like a piece of trash, It's not good. I'm good, Kristen. How are you, honey? don't know if that's your situation though, Stephen. But I feel like I attracted a narcissist again because I didn't give myself enough time to heal. And I just went jumping in another relationship. But all right, Dominique, are you here, hon? I shouldn't say jumping. It was 6 months, but when you're with someone for 25 years, 6 months single is not enough. Okay, Dominique. Okay. Honey, that is a yes or no question. And I kind of felt like that. You felt like he wanted you to go to the funeral? Oh, that's the answer to the question. Okay. I can just ask, how is Bobby feeling? I'm assuming B is Bobby. Okay. I'll just say, how is Bobby feeling about Dominique going to the funeral with him? How's that? How is feeling about Dominique going to the funeral with him? How is Bobby feeling about Dominique going to the funeral with him? How is Bobby feeling about Dominique going to the funeral with him? How is Bobby feeling about Dominique going to How is Bobby feeling about Dominique going to the funeral with him? How's Bobby feeling about Dominique going to the funeral with him? Okay. Moon, snake, the coffin, the anchor, the whips, the tower, and the clouds. Well, let's see here. He's kind of like he's emotional about this for sure. He, he may use rhetoric tricks to conceal what's really being said. And what I mean by rhetoric tricks, like using figures of speech. It's like he's not coming right out and saying it here. It's like it's when somebody talks, they're not a straight shooter, right? They're not just hey Bobby, how do you feel about this? Instead of him just coming out and saying, yes, I want you to go, or no, I don't. Instead, it's like this he's trying to I don't know how to say it. Have some kind of effect on you, or persuade you, or have some kind of effect on you without actually asking you. Jesus. Yeah. So, or not actually telling you one way or the other. It's just like he's dancing around the subject, or he really doesn't even wants to shut himself off from anything negative, especially from other people's despair or confusion. Is he even going to go to the funeral? I'm not even sure he's going, hon. The way he's wants to read his mind. Yeah. I'm not even sure he's going. The way he he's very emotionally distant. Is this a very close family member? He's very, yeah. He's he's trying not to allow himself any feeling, emotions, trying to stay emotionally distant out of the fear of the loss. I say he is lonely here, and the grief is causing his isolation. So he is feeling lonely, not wanting to deal. I get that he's so broken. I get the feeling he's not someone who shows his emotions very well. And it's like he's taking a time out here to lick his wounds. He's I told him he has to. So he said he didn't want to, didn't he? He doesn't go to funerals. I told him he has to, and he said he would. When he first passed, I was at the house with him because he lived with him. We used to stay with a family member who died, so I asked if he wanted me to stay over that night. He said no, but I ended up staying until 2 a.m., then left and went home. This is who he lives with. Oh dear Lord. Um, I can't really say if he wants you to go or not. I'm not really getting that. I'm feeling like he's not gonna go. Like he's so he's conflicted here. I think he has some kind of guilt or something. Did these people have an argument? I mean, him and the deceased. Well, man, he's so disoriented. He does not know how to go on. Um, he's very. This grief is very big. I mean, he almost feels like he doesn't. Ah, man, he's very insecure. It, I would say they did have an argument, I believe, before he passed. Yeah, he's got some kind of guilt. He may not, because I told him I was trying to find our son something to wear. When I asked him their colors, he said he didn't know the colors. He also hasn't gotten him anything to wear. Yeah, I don't think he's going. I mean, he may end up, but I don't think I don't I don't feel like he can handle it. Like Dominique, if you love this person, care about this person, want to be there for this person, then be there for this person. Okay. Um, I can't tell you if he wants you to go or doesn't want you to go, but he is so in grief himself and guilt and shame. And um, I don't even think he knows if he wants to go, much less if he wants you to go. So, but if you love and care for this person, I would be there for him whether he decides to go or doesn't decide to go. I get the feeling he's not going, but I could be wrong. Keep me updated. But he's too much in his grief, honey. I don't think he's even, yeah, I don't think he's even thinking about whether Doc's going to go with me or not. He doesn't even know if he's going. Yeah, that's probably why he can't bring himself to know anything, to get it, your son. And I mean, he's just not. He's just not in the right mind for that. I hope he does go because he'll regret it, doesn't? I'm not saying I get that in the cards. I'm just as a human being. He probably won't because his grandma passed one time and they didn't go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like he's not going. And that's sad because, you know, when we get older, we look back. Um, yeah, yes, out of respect, exactly. And um, we will regret it later. So, but yeah, Dominique, keep me updated. I feel like he's not going to this funeral. which is a shame. But I mean, everyone deals with grief in their own way, right? Yeah. Okay. The same way. Oh, you're welcome, Dominique. Okay. All right, Miss Kristen. How is Hunter feeling and thinking about Kristen after the text she just sent him? How is Hunter feeling and thinking about Kristen after the text she sent him? How is Hunter feeling and thinking about Kristen after the text she sent him? How is Hunter feeling and thinking about Kristen after the text she sent him? How is Hunter feeling and thinking about Kristen after the text she sent him? What's Hunter feeling thinking about Kristen after the text she sent him? We got the Lover's card here, the Three of Wands, and the Tower. So I would say he thinks there is love here with the Lover's card with this relationship, but he thinks maybe you're waiting for some kind of something to switch things up here with the Tower card. Maybe you're waiting for some kind of huge change or something to shock him into doing something different or I don't know if there's any kind of I said he's gay. Oh, that could be the shocker. So the news that came to him, yeah, this shocked him. Okay, about relationships. Oh my goodness. Now, why would you say Kristen? So yeah, I guess that did shock him. Jesus, girl. So, do you want this guy? Because if you want him, this is not the way to get him. You said he was in a relationship before? Huh. Well, hell, I don't know. Maybe he is. But it sure shocked him. Shocked. Well, honey, if you're trying to figure him out, I would suggest the Lenormand. I don't know if you see me doing the Lenormand readings here, but these little 3-card tarots, they're not going to give you much information. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about taking them off my channel, but I like to have something out there that's affordable for people too. But if you were trying to figure out this guy and what his deal is, I would suggest the Lenormand for you. It is, after all, it is the spying cards. Your Cash App? Okay. Oops. Take that down. So my Lenormands, I've got a 7-card Lenormand for 12, and my 9-card Lenormand. Now, my 9-card Lenormand is specific to past, present, and future of a situation. So, but it also will give context of the situation between you guys. I would probably recommend the 7-card if you're wanting like his feelings for you. Oh, okay. Oh no. All right, hang on a second here. I'm having battery issues here with my remote. Just a second. Huh, perfect. All right, so what are we looking at here, Kristen? We want to know, well, you usually ask about his thoughts and feelings about you. So I can ask that. Is that what you want to know? This will give you a lot more information. How is Hunter feeling? How does he feel? Okay. How does Hunter feel towards Kristen, please? How does Hunter feel towards Kristen? 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 I do have cards for someone who's not coming out of the closet, by the way. I do have Lenormand cards that would tell me that. I don't know that this question will do that, but how does Hunter feel towards Kristen? How does Hunter feel towards Kristen? Okay, the man, there he is. The cross. He's very burdened here. The clouds. The lilies. The house. And the clover. Okay, so I'm getting there's just like no hope to escape pain. Um, Okay. So did you guys have like some kind of stable relationship with a sex partner? Um, and these kind of sexual relationships, um, hmm. The hell? Just romance and love, no sex. Okay, okay, if it's not about, because the lilies here can be about sex, but it can also be about morals. So, all right, so he's got some kind of traditional moral values. And I think his family, his home life here, is kind of like honoring his parents, um, like those kind of things are really important to him. Strict moral values. Okay. Something about his morals. Um, he's all very confused. He kind of keeps things secret. I'm getting. Um, uh, I don't know. He feels he doesn't feel a connection with his family or close friends. He doesn't really have, he's not familiar. What the heck is this? Like he's not familiar with, um, I'm trying to figure it out here. A lot of K energy. Um, no, he just, I'm getting boredom, unbearable boredom. And then, I don't know, he's just confused with with you here. Something about his morals. Does he have a family or something? Like secrets in the family? Does he have a family? Like, is he married or something about maybe what his family would think? He is very boring. Um, uh, I think it's his morals. Um, like for some reason, yeah, he's very moral. He's very pure and well-meaning, and um, I don't know what happened here between you guys. Um, but somehow being with you is against his morals. And I think it has to do with like secrets in the family or something. Could be that he's gay, but he's very much he made a lot of false promises. Yeah. I don't, if this doesn't have to do with sex, then it has to do with morals. Were you a stranger? Like, what did he let you in? The virtue of acceptance, of letting in, helping strangers in need. So spread has been hard to understand. Yeah, with the Lenormand, it does take a little bit, but I am getting something about morals. Hi, Claudia. To agree to have sex with someone. You said you didn't have sex. I'm thinking about to agree to have sex with someone. I see he's very burdened here. Okay, it can be religion. So I think so. You say he's religious. Thank you, Heart Sense. It may have to do with his religion. Yeah, I think too, Kristen. I think he's religious here, and maybe you guys were getting too. It was getting a little bit too much. So he had to back off. Yeah, he opened up to something new, and now he's all like confused because of morals. So you were somebody new, and it just things seem hopeless here is what I'm getting here. Like no hope. He's confused, and it's a moral issue. So he's in his head. I'm in my heart. Yeah. Maybe he was conditioned. Like, did you guys ever talk about having sex? Because it's like he's not interested in having sex because of morals, is what I'm getting. And his religion. Strange. So that's the first time I've seen that. Guys usually don't give a shit. So he's also in a punk indie band, so he's kind of all over the place. Yeah. The clouds in the center is all like confusion. So I he didn't understand how serious it was getting or whatever. Yeah, Kristen, you can ask for clarification for 3 more cards. I mean, you can donate for 3 more cards if you want. He really just didn't have a purpose. Mm-hmm. He didn't have a plan. He didn't have. I don't know. This is kind of confusing. This guy does seem pretty confusing. Sometimes I was in private readings with people because in a private reading with me, digging into all this stuff. But on the lives here, it's like this is what if you ever want to get a private reading, it's when you hire me for like 30 minutes. We dig. I don't do that on my channel though. Okay, so because I can't spend that much time with Right. But we can dig on this. It's all pretty accurate, though. I appreciate you. Thank you, dear. So Claudia, honey, you had donated again. Is that right? Oh, wait. We've got Lynn is first. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Not Claudia. Okay. I cashed out you for the 3 card front card. Okay, so what do we want to clarify? Okay, what is the confusion here? What's the confusion? Oh, you don't want clarification, you have a question. His feelings and actions. Okay. So you want to know if he's going to respond to your text. You don't want me to clarify this. You want to know if he's going to respond to your text. Okay. Will Hunter respond to Kristen's text? I really okay. Oh Lord. Okay. So, all right. What is the confusion here? What is the clouds? Clouds here. Okay, well, I would just say it's I think it's very burdened here with watching, waiting, the Wheel of Fortune. Something, the way things are coming around is very burden to him. Like, yeah, he's very burdened here. So this is him with that's what this means. The man and the cross here is very burdened. Like waiting for something. Something that's supposed to be coming around. So you did say something to him about having sex, Kristen? It's something that burdened him, like a seed was planted and it burdened him. That like some kind of something that was planted in his head is burdening him. Yeah. Too fast. Too fast. I don't think he wanted to have sex, honey. Maybe he is gay, but there's some kind of information came to him, and where things were going is very burdensome for him. He doesn't. It's not. It's like. I mean, what Christians, they don't have sex, right? Because they're Christians. So yeah, I think it's the morals here about the sex thing. Because Christians don't have sex before marriage, right? Or so they say. All the ones I know that are supposed Christians are having sex before marriage. So, I don't know. Yeah. Well, do you guys meet on a Christian mingle site or something? Maybe it was too quick. I did something about something being too quick. So what's he doing on a Christian? Is it a Christian mingle? If he's not Christian. Don't Christians not supposed to have sex when they get married? I mean, call me crazy, but that's what I always thought. It's not a Christian dating app? Okay. Hinge. Now that's a hookup site, isn't it? Something's a little too quick for him, Kristen. Okay. Okay, moving on to Miss Lynn. Thank you so much for your donation, dear. Then did you see I added a new Lenormand spread? You sold development? Okay. Well, I recently added a new Lenormand spread, 9 cards, past, present, and future. This is the 9-card box spread. But it is for certain situations, though. Like if you want to know, what's coming up with the which this is a 7 card. This is a 7 card. The 9 card will give, past, present, future. You're welcome, Chris. So, but I have the soul development questions. There's still the $12 card are $15. And they do I do the past, the present, and the future. It's got to be about a certain situation though. And then I'll get the context of it. I'll tell you the conscious, the stuff that you do know, the stuff that you don't know. It's pretty detailed. But it's got to be in the situation, right? Like development would not fall into that. Something like Kristen was asking about somebody's feelings. That could be more answered with the second card. Yeah. All right, so what do we want to look at here for Miss Lynn? I can choose. Okay. Let's just do what messages or advice from Lynn's spirit guide does she need to hear right now? What messages or advice from Lynn's spirit guides does she need to hear right now? What messages or advice from Lynn's spirit guides does she need to hear right now? What messages or advice from Lynn's spirit guides does she need to hear right now? What messages or advice from Lynn's spirit guides does she need to hear right now? What messages or advice from Lynn's spirit guides does she need to hear right now? What messages or advice from Lynn's spirit guides does she need to hear right now? All right, we got the moon, the garden, the ship, the bear, the mountain, the cross, and the ring. I'm getting some kind of emotional strain here. Um, what the? Dazzler, what on earth? If you're talking about a narcissist, yes, they can hate that much. Okay. So yeah, emotional strain, emotional blockade. There's something here that's like dominating your life. It's some kind of strained relationship. Um, and you just need like a place where you can rest from people, like the public. It's a very powerful relationship. I don't, the bears here, so maybe your parents, your family. Yeah, I think it's your parents. A parent. Um, and but the center is the ship, so it's making changes. I think Spirit's telling you make some changes here. Yeah. You are leaving the team. There have been upset lately about wanting to get back at my former sister-in-law. Oh, yeah. It's somebody who's not on the team anymore, right? An absent team member. That would make sense. Um, Everybody tries to discover something. Um, they attempt to change society, like the attempt to change their social position or some kind of reputation. They're like traumas that concern all cultures, which could be, this situation. Like they're not the only people, right, that deal with stuff like this. Like it's a trauma that concerns all cultures. They are trying to get something to overcome her in the court system. Lynn, it's being done, honey. It is being done. Um, Trust me, I know, because I study on parental alienation a lot. Of course, my situation, my child's an adult now, so there's not really anything I can do other than trust in the universe that she'll see the truth in the future. But when they're children like that, the courts are becoming more aware. If you can get the right lawyer, the right what do they call them, guardian ad litems or whatever, like it is becoming more and more understood by the court systems. Um, yeah, it there are communities that deal with this kind of stuff. There are groups of people that can help. She keeps getting the scheduled date dismissed, and the court is allowing it. Oh dear. Unfortunately, it's going to cost money, but um, And I'm just thinking social networks, maybe so. Yeah, this. Something about public relations, powerful public relations. There are people that can help this. I think is what Spirit's trying to say. There are people that like look for people that can. They're trying to get a magistrate to look at it. I'm not sure the whole process. Um, yeah, I think they feel like it's their duty to go try to find out about something. And it brings a lot of hardship with it. Exploring this brings a lot of hardship with it. The whole thing annoys me. Yeah, it's awful. And what's so sad is it's kids. Those are the people that are getting hurt, innocent children. I mean, everyone gets hurt, don't get me wrong, but this is shaping who these children are going to be as adults. Right now, what's happening to these children as their children will shape who they're going to be. That's horrible. Yeah. Because they're going to have those wounds. They'll have like what they would call father wounds. Well, my father didn't love me. My father didn't try to see me. My father, that kind of stuff. And sad. But yeah, I'm getting exhausting challenges, difficulties that wear you down, but you persist. I have a feeling of duty. It's very hard to bear. It's very difficult. Something weighs on you terribly, unbearable pressure. That's all you can do, though. It's awesome that you're, involved in that. That your brother has that support. Um, but so I just think that Spirit's acknowledging here how difficult it is, but these things are affecting of society, and there are people out there now that are seeing that, though. Courts are starting to see that here. Yeah, there's hope here. So keep at it. I do. Just trust me, I know. Because it's not only alienating those kids from their dad, but from their grandparents and their aunts and uncles and cousins, and I mean everybody. That is part of who they are. that they should have every right to know them as they're growing up and stuff. Lady sounds like a real bitch. Unfortunately, though, sometimes when we marry people and have children with people, we don't know, who they truly are, right? I guarantee she's probably a narcissist. She is, and my brother chose her. Yeah, but she was pulling the wool over his eyes. I'm sure of that. These people are good. These people are good. I read somewhere, if you ever wondered if your ex was a narcissist, if they are alienating your child from you, there's your clue. I mean, if they've done something like that, they are definitely a narcissist. I heard she's a cluster B. I have no idea what that means. I've heard of it too, but I don't know what that means either. A counselor told him that. Cluster B. Antisocial, borderline personality. Narcissistic. There are 4 cluster B personality disorders: antisocial, borderline, histrionic, and narcissistic. I guarantee you she's narcissistic. I mean, your normal everyday breakup or divorce or whatever, like, yes, we decide we don't want to be together, this and that, but and we still want to foster a relationship with both parents. A narcissistic breakup is not like that. It destroys everything. Can't remember. What did I put? Matter of fact, I put this. Okay, here it is. Breakups. It's not just about abandonment. It's not just about rejection. It's not just about losing someone you love. It's not just about losing a future. This is breakups with a narcissist. It's about being cheated on, lied to, stolen from, and slandered. It's about losing your home, your livelihood, your children, your reputation, your connection to friends, family, community. It's about loss of innocence. It's about someone covertly trying to destroy you. So it's a lot more than just your typical breakup. She makes it about her. It's never about doing what's in the best interest of the boys. Yeah, I believe it. She's done those actions. Well, I hope something gets done about this, because it's horrible for these children. I mean, they're they're they can start out when they're little, and it's horrible. I do feel it was a lesson my brother had to go through. Yeah. I I've remembered times. I remember my daughter telling me when she, still lived at home with me. I saw her on the phone. I was like, "Who are you on the phone with?" She was this one. She's like 14, 15. She's like, Dad. And I was like, oh. She's like, he keeps calling me all the time, asking me what you're doing. And that thought just came to me the other day, like, oh my God. He was using my child even back then to like, keep dibs on me. But at the time, oh, well, he's having regrets over, because he dumped me for then, and oh my God, and then he came back crawling back to me and hit on her with me, and it just, oh my God, it's ridiculous. But I thought, oh well, he's just, now it makes sense to me. Oh, that's what narcissists do. They got to know what I'm, so that they can keep an eye on you to make sure you're still there. In case this new supply don't work out, you still got to be there, right? So yeah, it's like, and using my child. I was like, well, what'd you tell him? I told him you were mowing and you were out in the pool. But yeah, it took me, God dang, 5 years to understand what's going on there. Like, he was using my kid to spy on me. So, but she specifically said he does it all the time, Mom. Like, not like that. Like one time he asked what I was doing. Oh, well, hey, what's your mom doing? That kind of thing. She said he does it all the time, Mom. And the children don't know what's going on either. Yeah, she had no idea. She probably, oh, Mom's out mowing. She didn't know. So it is what it is, though. Horrible for him to do that to her. I know. And now the thing with the family is, what they're saying is, oh, the reason Ella won't talk to you is because you just run her dad down all the time. So she's afraid I will run her dad down. I'm like, you mean telling the truth? So I have, and Spirits told me too, so I don't, anytime I text her, I don't say anything about him whatsoever. Because that's almost like doing the same thing he's doing, that he's been doing to her with me. I'm doing the same thing. Of course, I'm telling the truth. He's making up shit, but to her, it's all the same, So that's why kids don't like to hear negative things about their parents, even if it's true. Right. To her, it's all the same. She doesn't know what's true and what's not true. So me thinking I'm telling her the truth, so that should be okay, is not okay. And it took me many times a Spirit telling me, I bet you Spirit probably told me that 20 freaking times, Lynn. I didn't listen though. I was like, but she's got to know the truth. She's got to know the truth. It's like, no. She'll figure it out herself. I just need to talk about me and, what's going on with me, focus on me, and not mention him whatsoever. So that's what I'm doing now. We'll see. But it's not like I would say that her dad was a horrible person or something like that. Just say, I think your dad may be manipulating some of the facts about things, stuff like that. Well, She don't want to hear that. Even when we found out that he kept information from her, didn't tell her certain things. Even after she found out the truth, she still stuck with him. So, right, the bad and bad actions. Yeah. Every part in me wants to protect her from him, wants to get her away from him. That's what parents do. I want to protect her and save her, basically. And but I did not do that. So that's what I do. Because I read all the time. She wants me to forgive him. Like, oh Jesus. She may have to experience that with a partner to understand. Hopefully not, but happen. Yeah, that's true. I agree. And she probably will then, because she probably will. My oldest daughter did. To forgive or not? Well, I feel like I have forgiven in the sense of, like, to have experience what I've experienced, so I can help other people. I wouldn't be who I am here today without my experiences with him. But I could even probably forgive all the 25 years of abuse. But what he's doing right now to my daughter, that's the thing I can't forgive, because it's happening right now. If that makes sense. So I agree. Yeah. It's like, yeah, the past is the past. I'm willing to move forward from that. I don't want him in my life or nothing, but I'm not going to, like, I don't know. I don't know. Just don't think about it anymore. Just move on, whatever. But yeah, it's what's happening right now that's hard to forgive. Exactly. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. Because I feel it's what I have to do to get my daughter back. Or at least pretend. Yep. Yep. No, don't just pretend. Well, I asked my oldest daughter one day, I told her, I said, you know what? So I read in my cards that Ella wants me to forgive your dad. And I said, how? I said, how am I supposed to do that? And my daughter goes, just pretend, Mom. Just pretend. I was like, okay. It's okay not to feel forgiveness right now. Well, thanks for saying that, because I feel like I'm supposed to. I'm the problem. If I would just forgive him, then everything be okay. Well, say it's more about patience and peace for ourselves more than anything. give yourself first. It's good advice, Lynn. Oh, I'm getting hungry, girl. If we can do that for us first, then we can move on to forgive others. I ate bad for lunch. I need to stop. I got a roast beef sandwich in there. I think I'm going to eat. I might come back later, try to promote my Lenormand reading. Yep. I may get one. Okay, yeah. I think it's good. It's got a little bit more information, I would say. Uh than the Lenormand, but I'm not gonna throw the regular Lenormand because I think it answers a lot of questions. The 9 card is more of like, well, like it's past, present, future. Think of what you can about your love life, your career. Very similar to my 10 card tarot that I have. So, all right. Do I do those in personals? I will. I certainly am going to add them to my personals. I'll do anything in a personal reading. Absolutely. All right, girl. I will see you later. I may be back later. We'll see. Bye now. Okay, sounds good, honey. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.